Welcome back to the Doordarshan presentation of the Tokyo Olympics 2020. Some good news for our viewers as PV Sindhu has won a Group J match in the women's singles event against an Israeli opponent in straight games, 21-7 and 21-10, which means that she now qualifies for the next match. Total of A to M matches are being played in the women's singles. Remember, PV Sindhu had won the silver medal in the Rio Olympic Games in the badminton women's singles event. Neeti, it has been a clinical performance by PV Sindhu. She won the first game in 13 minutes and the second game in 16 minutes, a total demolition in 29 minutes.
बिल्कुल वहाँ पे पूरी तरह से डोमिनेट किया उन्होंने, शुरुआत से ही इस गेम को अपने नाम बनाए रखा और जिस तरह से शुरुआत की थी अर्जुन, इस मुकाबले से पहले भी हम यही बात कर रहे थे कि ये काफ़ी आसान ड्रॉ है पीवी सिंधु के लिए। इजराइल के इस खिलाड़ी के खिलाफ ज़्यादा मुश्किलों का सामना उन्हें नहीं करना पड़ेगा और बिल्कुल वही हुआ। स्ट्रेट सेट्स में उन्होंने शिकस्त दी है 21-7 और 21-10 के स्कोर के साथ। और इसके अलावा जो इस ड्रॉ में यानी इस पूल में या ग्रुप स्टेज में जो दूसरी खिलाड़ी हैं वो हांगकांग की चोंग यी जान है, वो भी कोई बहुत बड़ा कंपटीशन पीवी सिंधु के लिए नहीं होगा। तो कुल मिलाकर जो ग्रुप की जो परफॉर्मेंस है, ग्रुप स्टेज जो है, उसमें पीवी सिंधु के लिए काफ़ी बड़ी बात नहीं होगी कि वो आसानी से इस ग्रुप स्टेज को पार पा जाएं और देखना होगा कि उसके बाद वो अगली स्टेजेस में क्या करेंगे। फिलहाल यहाँ पर हम सबकी ओर से पीवी सिंधु को बहुत बहुत कंग्रेचुलेशंस कि उन्होंने आज ये पहला मैच अपना ग्रुप मुकाबलों का जीत लिया है पोलिकारपोवा के खिलाफ। और जिस तरह से हम लगातार यही बात कर रहे थे कि पीवी सिंधु के लिए बड़ी मुश्किलें नहीं होंगी इन ग्रुप स्टेजेस में। उन्होंने पहला गेम अपने नाम किया 21-7 से और दूसरे गेम में 21-10 से शिकस्त देकर उन्होंने स्ट्रेट 2 गेम्स में ये मुकाबला अपने नाम कर लिया।
So it was in court 2 at the Musashino Forest Plaza that PV Sindhu has won the match against her Israeli opponent 21-7, 21-10. A total of 29 minutes elapsed before PV Sindhu was able to defeat her opponent, her Israeli counterpart in this women's singles event. And all eyes really on PV Sindhu right now. If she can carry forward this form and go all the way to the finals. So once again, it is women who are doing all the good work as far as Tokyo Olympics is concerned. Mirabai Chanu won the silver medal yesterday. We had repeated that earlier as well, with PV Sindhu right now and her foreign coach quite motivated in this match against her Israeli opponent. But one must remember that at the stadium itself there were no spectators and it was really down to her own determination and ensuring that she was able to beat her opponent. We also saw that her Israeli opponent, Polikarpova, she was a little weak, wearing a brace on her left ankle and she had some difficulty on her forehand side, so that was easily exploited by PV Sindhu, defeating her in straight games to win this match against in the women's singles event. Welcome back to the Doordarshan presentation of the Tokyo Olympics 2020. I'm your host Arjun, and joining me in the studio to discuss about PV Sindhu's singles win against her Israeli counterpart is Lieutenant General Utpal Bhattacharya. A warm welcome to you on this presentation, sir.
Thank you, Arjun.
So, if you look at PV Sindhu's win against the Israeli Polikarpova in the Group J match in straight games, 21-7, 21-10, in 29 minutes, a total demolition of her opponent. What are her chances in the succeeding matches, and will she be able to repeat a performance as she did at the Rio Olympics where she won the silver medal?
You see, it was expected that she will win. She is a defending finalist of the last Rio Olympics. She, of course, she had to be contented with a silver medal, and her aim since then was to change the color of the medal, to make it yellow, metal, gold, and she was in form. In the second set, of course, she relaxed a bit. That happens. The first set she won with consummate ease, 21-7, 21-10, and in this she is expected to reach quarterfinals, because here also she has been seeded pretty high, and she is one of the strongest medal contender out of the total 117 contingent that we have sent. So, it was expected, and she did not disappoint us. Hopefully, we will see more of her in all the group matches, and thereafter quarterfinals, semi-finals, and so.
So, are you disappointed that Saina Nehwal did not qualify for the Tokyo Games, or neither did Kidambi Srikanth for the men's singles?
You see, this was a very peculiar situation this time. There is not much of an run-up events because of the pandemic. So, that was one of the, otherwise Saina Nehwal has been representing the country since Doha Asian Games 2006. 2008 also she played very well. She was at the threshold of getting bronze. 2008, finally of course, she got a bronze medal in 2012, and she was also a contender, there is no doubt about it. PV Sandhu, much younger than Saina Nehwal. It is a great loss, in fact. Lot many contenders, athletes, not only India, but from various other countries couldn't take part in this Tokyo 2020/21 because of this pandemic situation. There are not very many trial matches, run-up tournaments, and that had cost a lot of athletes.
So, Pulela Gopichand is no longer her exclusive coach. There has been a change of coach for PV Sindhu. What is your opinion about that? Has it helped her game, and how do you see her in this Tokyo Games?
You see, point is, Pulela has been training her right from the word go in Hyderabad, and that was one of the reasons she shifted her base to Hyderabad long time back. Her father, who is a DRDO officer, who was posted there and decided to stay there only because of Pulela Gopichand and PV Sandhu combinations. The point is, after a certain stage, you get whatever inputs you have to get from that great Pulela Gopichand, All England champion, you have absorbed. Then if it is you are going to some other coach, it is not, that is what the tennis players also do. You are not changing your coach just like that. You want to get some additional inputs. Those finer points, she was number 2 in the world 5 years back. So, that is why she wanted to probably get some additional inputs. That is what happens in the world of tennis also, you will see.
So, good news for our Indian fans, as PV Sindhu has now moved on to the next round after defeating her Israeli opponent in straight games, 21-7, 21-10 in 29 minutes. Let's keep our fingers crossed and hope that she can repeat her Rio performance and do even better, go for a gold medal this time.